Good morning, world.
Good morning.
I'm going to read you a comment. This is from Alfred Joshua 7131. Again, it's from our Joiner Lucas video. Alfred says, I think Mr. Holdfast shirt, at the time he was wearing a Holdfast shirt, I think Mr. Holdfast shirt guy identifies as white. Well, Cedric was wondering about that. So he went on Ancestry.com and spit in a tube. Didn't you?
Actually, yeah.
Yep.
Actually spit in the tube, sent my saliva in.
He got his results. He doesn't know what they are yet. He sent them to me so that we could read them to you live, online.
For those of you wondering if I'm black or not, today is the day we find out. Stay tuned. I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian. And this is Cedric and Brian. I know you guys are excited because you're wondering, you're looking at your screen.
I'm wondering.
But if you looked at all the comments, they don't think Cedric is black. They know I'm white because apparently I'm a racist. So
It's obvious you're a racist.
Yeah, I'm obviously a racist.
Just look at you and tell.
So what I did is to make sure that people didn't think I was a racist, I got a black hat for myself. And you too can get a black hat with our faces on it. So if Ancestry's not right, we might have to change the color of this one, but I think we're pretty confident.
Oh, jeez. I'm a little anxious, a little nervous.
So just in
goodness.
He's going to get the lighter hat there to hold up for you. So this is an old style with the American flag. You can get that fitted. This is actually a child size.
I like this one. Yes.
Yeah. You can get these. Camouflage. You can get them still in blue. So support us.
Let's get to it.
By the way, somebody actually bought a hat. My printer said somebody bought the hat.
Nice.
So thank you. Thank you, whoever bought that hat.
Let's get to it. I need to find out.
All right.
I've been living a lie my entire life.
Cedric is excited.
So how are we doing this? I know I sent you the email.
Yeah. So I've already got the website open. So okay. And I'll take screenshots of this so I can put them up on the screen.
Okay.
Okay. So the DNA story. So we're just gonna do the generic breakdown here. And what's nice is they also break it up into your maternal and paternal side, so you know who you got from what. And what.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me make this big here. All right, hold on. That's what she said. Okay. All right, so let's start with this. Cedric, are you black?
I'm hooked up to a lie detector test.
But I mean, what does black really mean? We talk about this because you could be from India and be darker than you actually are, because there's some Indians that are very dark.
Yes.
So again, skin color, it's only a melanin thing.
Absolutely.
So I think what people think is, are you African descendant, right?
I think so, but I think you're right on both accounts. I think African descendant or am I black? And I think I am. Like I said before, my dad is from Mississippi, my mom's from Alabama. They are black if you look at their melanin and their skin color. So I assume I'm black.
Let's find out what Cedric is.
I don't like the way you're laughing.
Cedric, you are 32% Nigerian.
Really?
Yes, that's your highest percentage.
32% Nigerian.
Yep. You are 28%, so now we're getting over the 50% mark, Cameroon, Congo, and Western Bantu peoples.
And that's Africa?
Yeah, and that's why you know how to speak Bantu. I've heard you speak it before.
I'm very happy to be here.
But wait. The third highest category. England.
What?
Northwestern Europe, which is my highest percentage.
Wait, what percentage is that?
I'm 59% English and Northwestern Europe. You are 13%.
From where? England?
England and Northwestern Europe.
The UK, you say, chap?
Now, when you do such a great English accent.
13%?
13%.
I don't see it.
No, I'm just saying. And I'll let you know who you got it from in a minute, because they'll break it down by mother and father. So you can know who to blame.
Okay, jeez.
And then you are 11% from the Ivory Coast and Ghana.
Okay, that's back in Africa. Okay.
And then here we just have some smaller stuff. You're 5% Mali, M-A-L-I.
That's Africa.
You're 5% German.
Oh my goodness.
So I told you we were brothers, so we got. But then here we go back. You're 3% Senegal.
Okay.
2%
Africa.
Benin and Togo.
Okay.
But you're 1% Wales. Back to good old UK over there.
Somebody was messing around.
Now, you want to know who you got it from?
Yes.
All right. Let's put this on the thing. All right. So there's this chart.
Oh, jeez.
Let me take a picture here.
You gonna show it to me or no?
I'll show it to you in a second. So let me do the breakdown here. All right. I'm going to show them here. So this is parent 1 and parent 2, and that's you. Okay. It doesn't say on yours. If you actually go to your app, it might tell you which one's your maternal and which is paternal. Okay. But I think we can.
Are we assuming parent 1 is dad and parent 2 is mom, or did they?
I think for you, parent 1 is dad.
Okay.
I'm not positive. But if that's the case, here we go. Ready? Mm-hmm. You got 17% Nigerian from parent 1 and 15 from parent 2. Okay. So if we assume that's your dad, because on me, you put the paternal first.
Right.
Okay. Just assuming there. You're 20% Cameroon from your dad, or your parent 1, and only 8% from 1.
Okay.
Okay.
2. 8%.
You want to know where you got your English, your whiteness from?
I'm going to assume mom.
I guess they were kind of right, huh? Yep. It says from parent 2, you are 13%. So all of your 13% came from parent 2. Is your mom lighter than your dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of my mom's side of the family. I thought what I assumed was Creole.
Okay.
Or French or whatever.
So let her know she's English.
Okay.
Not French. You had no French in you, so no French
My
Creole.
biggest concern is that, and the weird, Brian and I decided to do this for fun. I get a lot of comments saying that I'm not black.
Yes. Go look at Joyner Lucas' video and read all of the stuff.
This shows that I am black.
Yes, you are primarily African descent.
Boom! I am black.
Too bad you got the English part down.
Oh, wow. No, I am black everywhere.
Oh, God, they don't want to know all that. Okay, the Ivory Coast, you got more from your dad. Mali, all from your mom. Your dad, though, is the Germanic. 4% from your dad, only 1% from your mom for the German Europe.
Really?
Germanic Europe, yeah.
I was going to make a joke.
So your dad does have a little bit of white in him.
My dad was in the army, and he spent a lot of time in Germany. So I was wondering if something may have happened over there when he was a serviceman, where, something jumped off there. You
get your Senegal and your Benin and Togo, both from your mom. And then you get Wales from your dad. So your dad's got a little bit of the British Isles in him also.
I'd be doggone. Did not see that coming.
So, anyway, so we wanted to put to rest the fact that...
You know what? And I had no doubt. But you're probably going to address this, but I want to address this really quickly. I had no doubt in my mind I was black. I mean, I know you can't judge a book by its cover, but in this case, it's easy to see that I'm black, just like it's easy to see Brian's racist. You can just look and see it.
Yes.
But I think what a lot of people are saying when they make that comment that I'm not black, it's all about, it's not diversity of appearance.
It's thought.
The fact that I don't think the way they think a black person should think.
Well,
that would cause people to say, well, you're not black. I'm like, well, of course I am black. But like, if people don't understand how racist is that comment because I don't act like you or think like you or behave in a manner that you think I should behave because of my melanin, then I'm not black.
Yeah, I want you to read this one because it has the N-word in it and you can say it and I can't. So read me the back. I've been having a back and forth with who is this person?
Oh, geez. I don't know who this is. It's Shrek. Shrek 9679. Okay. This was a recent one, again, from the infamous Joyner Lucas video. And he goes, and this bugged me. Black nigga seems to have forgot what side he's on. What side he's on.
Yeah. So what did I write?
You wrote, don't know we were supposed to pick sides. He came back at you and said, we are. And Brian responded, well, that sounds like some KKK shish.
So then he came back and he said, tell me you're racist without telling me you're racist. So I wrote back and said, you did. So, that's the whole problem that's going on right now is that they think we're supposed to pick sides. That's what CRT does. That's what's being taught. When we grew up, it was the opposite. Martin Luther King, you judged somebody by the content of their character, not the color of their skin. They desegregated all the schools for better or worse. You can have your own debate on that. And that's why we have free speech. We can debate. Was that bad? Was that good? But if we're going back to where we resegregate for graduations, for all of these things, and you're supposed to pick a side, we are going backwards. So the progressives are regressive as far as I'm concerned.
Right. And like we were talking about earlier, the civil rights movement, it was primarily about voting. I mean, let's not forget that. But at the same time, I wanted to say that Dr. King and all those other civil rights leaders, they were fighting for equal rights. And what today's youth are saying is, no, we don't want equal rights. We want rights above and beyond what everybody else is receiving.
Well, they want payback. It's like the old thing, like vengeance. It's two wrongs don't make a right. So you can't fix things by going back and just trying to reverse them. It won't work. All it will cause is fighting, and that's what it's causing.
Yes.
All you can do is make sure that you live up to the ideals, and I know the founders didn't live up to those ideals, but they put it in motion that everybody was supposed to be treated equally. And Cedric, the biblical scholar over here, these are biblical teachings that we're all created. We are all created in the image of God. So
yes.
It doesn't matter what color our skin is.
Yes.
But unfortunately, that's what people like this Shrek person say. No, you're supposed to pick a side. Doesn't work out. All those countries where you pick a side, guess what? They're fighting. And it's not even by skin color. But in those countries like the Middle East, the Shiites against the Sunnis and all that, they're fighting just because they have a tiny bit of difference in their religious beliefs.
Right.
They're the same peoples, and they're killing each other.
Yes.
It's just...
Well, as soon as you pick a side, that's what it leads to. And that's what... And I'll say this administration has been trying to do that ever since day one.
Unity.
It's rich versus poor, vaxxed versus unvaxxed, black versus white, and it goes on and on and on. As long as they can pick a side, then they can create conflict. We wore this out ad nauseum in our last video when we did the Proud family.
Yeah.
We talked about these young kids today who are wearing their fashion clothes and their $1,000 iPhones and having their hair done, their nails done, complain about how they need reparations for what were done to their great-great-great-grandparents. Yeah. I'm like, no, you cannot stand on the shoulders of people who busted their butt and got treated unfairly and received a kickback for that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And although we know that in this country, slavery and the treatment of indigenous people are probably the two biggest black eyes on the founding of this country, but those aren't the two only peoples that were persecuted.
Right.
Every time unless you were English, which Cedric is, we found out.
13%?
I'm 59%, and my second is Swedish, so I am Viking, just so you know. So anybody who came over here that wasn't that, so first you had the Irish, they were treated horribly also. Well, in the Irish, let's be fair, they were treated horribly in Northern Ireland. They were treated horribly in Great Britain. Scottish were treated horribly too, but those darn English.
Yeah.
But then the Italians, the Puerto Ricans, every
group
got into their ghetto.
Yes.
And they didn't assimilate. So that was that whole thing on the Proud family. Oh, no, we did a thing with the Asian guy, remember? Go watch that one on assimilation.
Yes. So, and they said, well, people don't want to assimilate. And then one person said, well, this country wants to call erasure. I'm like, no, we don't want to call erasure. We just want you to assimilate when you come over here.
And it doesn't mean assimilate your skin colors. It means assimilate what the principles are of this country. That's all. And I know a lot of people probably are watching us from Ren, and you're like, I thought you guys just did fun music videos. Like, this is...
No, this is what we cut our teeth on.
Yeah, we started this channel basically in 2020 when the peaceful protests were happening. And we were saying, we've been friends for over 20 years. We don't have any issue with each other. Why are people fighting? What's going on here? And so all we want to do is call it the hypocrisy and the false narratives that were going out. And there were a lot of false narratives going out.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. I mean, I might have to look at this a little bit more when I get home.
Now you can open the app and actually break it down.
I was trying to figure out.
You can find your cousins and stuff.
And like I said before, I knew I was black, and I just want to reiterate that regardless of, you can't judge a book by its cover. Just because I have a different thought process than people who look like me doesn't mean that I don't share similar experiences. And that's another thing that used to bug me all the time. I get that a lot in the comment section. Like, Cedric has no idea what the black experience is like. So you're going to tell me that Sasha Obama and Michael Jordan and Oprah Winfrey, they have the black experience, whereas I don't. So what does the black experience mean? Does it mean poor, downtrodden, abused, oppressed? And I haven't had that experience. But I'm sure there's a lot of other black people who haven't either. It doesn't mean they're not black.
And it's funny because they'll say, well, Oprah, she made something of herself. She worked hard. It's like, yes, that's the whole point we try to make. Hey, let us know what your thoughts are on the Ancestry. Mine, we didn't go over mine because nobody accused me of not being white.
Right. But wait, if you guys are like hyped and it's like, hey, you know what? I want to find out what mine is. I sent it. Of course, I'm always Johnny come lately. It's about a 6 to 8 week process. And as Brian joked about in the earlier opening credits, they send you a little vial. I put spit in it, added the little blue concoction that they had with it and shook it up, mailed it back. It's about a 6 to 8 week process for them to let you know what's going on. I sent them an email saying, hey, if we partner with you guys and get some people who are watching us to order Ancestry.com through our channel, will that help us out? I got an email back yesterday saying, we got your email. We're looking at it. So don't hold it yet. Don't order it yet.
Don't sign up until we can give you our special code.
Yes, because you might get a discount. So you might wait for that. But anyway, I am relieved that I can put this to rest now and know that I am black.
We just wanted to put that to rest. So Cedric is of African descent. So
yes. Awesome. I can rest easy now and get my reparations.
No, with all those. That's right. Well, you know what? I was going to ask you. My wife also. You share an African DNA with my wife. Who is like 3%, 3 to 5%. I think she's Cameroon or something. One of the African countries. So does she get a little bit of reparations there? If it's 5 million, I mean, I'll
1% of 5 million.
I'll take 3 or 5% of that. I'm just saying.
Oh my goodness. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We're having a little fun with it. If you guys are seeing this Ancestry.com, thank you for sending me the confirmation that I am black and that I am part of a melting pot. Actually, and I think that's the beauty of it.
Now you can go tell your mom she's white.
Yes, she'll love that. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. This guy, by the time you see it, you'll still be here. You're not in Tennessee yet.
No, I'll be in Tennessee when they see this.
Okay, that's right. All right.
Yep, I'm leaving. We're filming this on the 20th.
Yes.
I'm leaving on the 22nd. So when you see this, I think on the 23rd, I will be Nashville, Tennessee, and then Smithville. We'll be looking at our land. So to find our journey, go to Tennessee Time on YouTube. Tennessee Time.
The spinoff of Cedric and Brian.
And yeah, you will see our journey. Any of you thinking about leaving California and want to go to the free state of Tennessee, we'll let you know our journey.
Gotcha. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell, and continue sharing our channel with everyone you know, whether they're German or Scottish or from Africa, wherever they may be. Just share it with them. Until next time, I'm Cedric.
I'm Brian. We'll see you later.
Cool. I gotta check that out.
You did get the app?
Yeah.